Abuzame Chiao, Obini, OBGH, so and UTA and your brain. Abuzia, and Momrana Yenin Komo Kakra. This program yi matuni say live with Obi on air, live with Obi. And one so assign let's work on our mental health. And you know, and Momrama yindi your mental health enkomo kakra. Abusafo de nti a tam dia no meka se medi saa ejuma we no. And say da bia meka say enye nyina na sabi yenya kwan esua ade. Enye nyina na sabi yenya lucky ekotena school mu. Eje nkyerɛkyerɛ. Ebimu wo nyansa a yɛde bɛka se fie nyansa, ebimu wo book mu deɛ, ebimu nso so ɛwɔ ne mmienu nyinaa. Nti mafato me ho so sɛ in order for yɛn sɛ de bɛyɛ a yɛadwene mu ne the way a your mental health no yɛbɛtumi awɔke on it anaasɛ agrow no kakra menya no school mu ne efie no ne deɛ mafato me ho so sɛ meba aba abɛkyerɛkyerɛ na yɛn nyinaa yɛasua bibi de afiri mu. Sabi menye expect wo mu, but I don't need to be an expert and sana metimi aka ho asɛm. Me little research I me no somehow no meka sɛ it makes me qualify sɛ me what platform yi metimi aba abɛtena so na maka ho asɛm. Se unya bia bomodna share anasa gyina so na yɛnyina yɛni nkɔmmɔ we ya na meyɛ no aba bɛte sɛ 30 to 45 minutes per na me de aba we ebia na hankwa na wobɛte saa adeɛ we anasa topic de bɛba no one entire life de nyina ebia na hankwa na wobɛte no ɛno nti no bomodna sɛ wobɛtie me kakra anasa sɛ even kra wantumi antia yɛyɛ ne yɛde to hɔ a ɔmɔdena sɛ wobɛkɔ na wakɔ akɔtie. Of course yɛba ha no nkyerɛ sɛ yɛne yɛnim biribiaa ɛno nti no sɛ yɛka biribi na sɛ anyɛ wo da a yɛafa kyɛ yɛn kakra. Why yɛafa kyɛ yɛn because yɛwɔ ha no yɛn nyinaa no yɛsua yɛ ho adeɛ, yɛsua adeɛ a ɛbɛboa yɛn nyinaa. Ɛno nti na sɛbi yɛ a yɛde dwumadie wei ɛde ɛbrɛ mu na yɛn nyinaa yɛdi ɛma ne yɛ kama no somehow no I think say we betimi serve as a kind of a podcast kakra ɛwɔ Facebook and YouTube so nti sɛ wotie bia ɛyɛ we episode 4 on let's work on our mental health no we episode 4 matuni din sɛ mistakes ebusua moma yɛnka mistakes ho asɛm. You find it out. Mistakes kra no anything. Yes, you be a mistake na. Kwan be so na we mistake a obetumi adane ho na waka so okay, say mistake ya maye. Me manaye ade a ebeba be good for me. E be positive for you. Kwan be so na befa no. Aye. So what you say? Enti no nyamre na ye nyina ye ni sa dwuma we anase tie me. Of course make us no so opese ode comment ba de wonimu no obetimi e de ato ho meridi e de amount se koba ni sa Victoria Johnson me hu se woni first person a wo hwe me chiao me da se so se wo hwe bomodna se obe share ama obi enso so atumi atie bi afi so icons na ewo ase ho no eye love ne sana kire say good job no any cases ni ade ni na ya na mobomodna ama me kakra. Why say man mo wudin a probably na bia ba bia wo hwefri no mi hu enti wutumi eye me higher me bodin na ye fani say onso wo ha ba bia wo hwefri no bomodna yo abusafo metwa me ho abasisi a me ba afede ye de ebehyehyɛ so moma me mrasisi a All right, there's some baby mabusha for yemusa ye ho say mistakes and I say mistake anything. Dan dear and now we are na your friend is ampa why mistake. A den at the end now we are you be can say why mistakes. I program here the Bremo last weekend me and family montine ye twaso na ye dia ba. A den now we are a be say why mistake. As of all, yeah, mistake may define in English. No, ma try chichi mu twi mu. Or say mistake is an action or judgment that is misguided or wrong. So, wadia ubeye bi a either say ubeye sa de chrono. Wa ya yan can say a wrong, but wrong na no. Most of the time, make us say enye wo mfonso. Even though cramp na your mfonso a enye any da ho mfonso na we ye. So what you say? No obetimi ateme no say why mistake. Obi wo ho a oye ade na nani da ho say me ye ade we. Eno no ntimi mfre ne say eye mistake ma ne nye ye. Ade bi wo ho a wo ya obi wo ha na ya ne se o ya na adwen se obe hurt nipa intentionally maliciously obe hurt nipa no a chire no abeka se oh we dey a mistake no se we yes ade na meaning say when it da ho na we ye ya me pa cho sa ade no enye mistake men kan ho wo ho se adekoro no why na a mistake no enye sa na mistake etie mistake ni se why ade a wankasa onya we say ade na wo ye no a mistake na wo ye no so what you say and none there you can say it's a mistake and pempi no dear ewiase se senia ewiase tie na anase esi corner especially your friend is saying social media buy no nipa bebre empese omobe mistake so but ewiase mistake is inevitable untumi nkase unye mistake ewa wabrabo mu so what you say wuntumi nkase mistake yenkase chenchena ko ne koye emfonso anase chenchena koye mistake ewo baby no enye saa ne ye kan but mistake no ade a wuntumi and decide say media me so perfect say me ye me bia enkeka ho ma ho so we yes that means say we nipa bi a say obe try ade a new obi a onye mistake da no that means on try bi a new because of course na ade a wonimu ye no say oh yeah you will make a mistake here and there why no se na bra bomu no onye mistake da your friend is saying guy ya wa basu nansia black sheriff for say who never meant to mean cancer no hands on the in the air so what you say obi a onye mistake da no onfane omane nsasonko ewiem obi a ye bida but the musa ye ho se we yes a mistake na ade a emane yese why a mistake ni say a big grow up enti say we mistake na wan sua bibi amfa amfiri mu that means say you are being termed as stupid yeah, sorry obi wo why ya time ni so sa kwa we de sebi wagimi wonimu nyansa the reason why I can say mistakes no why ye atwa so wa bra onsua nyansa bia emfamfiri ade na wo ye nimu so we yes ade na first one now be no nipa behu say yes no kresa why a mistake but say who repeat the same thing again and again then you who say we need ho anase sabi wankasa na wadwene enye adwuma enti o keep repeat and nunti na eye good say obey mistake no but oh yeah kai hunu say usua bibi afrimu eno ne friend growth because so what decide say on person obetena odada mu a kai hunu say o new place a wo kono you are going to make a mistake my mistake bebre e wo mabrabo mu sa mistake na me ye no e ma me sua adesua hunu bi ewo mu se ma nye mistake na anka mintimi nsua saa de koro no emfiri your friend is saying mistake na me ye mu. Yemfa most of the time yeah na me pese me the relationship. When it comes to a relationship mistake, a different ball game altogether. I cannot sit down here and say, okay, will be mistake a why in a relationship, especially when it comes to cheating in a relationship. But yes, yeah. How are you gonna justify yourself? Say, Ebia uchiti our partner, so no, it's a mistake. Because you know that this could have been avoidable mistake now, but so we are that I don't want to judge on that. Yemfa ehono emfanto. But what is the mistake I will be to me aye? So what you say na ye one who say okay, this particular adena and you don't have any intention say oh yeah, I'm a fail. But to call na ya fail you realize said there was a mistake be baby yeah yeah mistake and common sense. Time ana me sano. Time ana me sano. Me kai se na me ne madam for ye kɔ baabi na eja ya soja ɛwɔ hɔ. Knowing se eja ɛna ahye ɛma enso ɛwɔ ani. So what you say? Eja no wase. So be how the baabi a sometimes ade a me kan happen ɛwɔ Pantuma North. Na omo ehye adwe anase bibia ti saa no omo hye a adwe no ye hye a bo nse ani no ensu wani but ne ja no wase. I know say eyeja. Then what I was thinking is it probably be a genedum. Then I went in there to step in it and it's shame now. Na me mentimi anhye mpaboa saa for about bet say oh month. Timi ma me buy no say eye jimisem na we na kwame esan se wonim yenu etua ho ema wo hene santamu hu seja na wo ho na wo de wo na ekwa akosim. That is not a mistake. And no give me a any da home mistake na me ye na but a tote me something a can be chire me. E ma me hunu say ade bi wo ho no mo a esese me ye careful e wo ho. Wutimi kata wani edi unua abro. Then you turn back and tell say a mistake. That doesn't qualify say a mistake. So what you say? Mistake in say wo try ade bi a new na unintentionally wakoye mistake was ade no. We can call that as a mistake. Mistake in say other words I am yanka mamin can other words I am fan say ubitimi dia aka say in place of mistake no ubitimi use a blunder. What cause of blunder and that's why error and that's what miscalculate bb yemfa miscalculation ufo say okay sa ade we what decided say person venture into business now person venture into no what calculate say ebia this is how a besia kono but then no one two boas ya nye calculations ni na venture into it no a backfire on you actually made an honest mistake. You didn't know say betmia and you know it will teach you something. What you say? Ebema one who say okay sadie we I was me careful next time no when you're going to do it you have all these learning skill no more you try to avoid adia am I into me any mistake na you learning from it and say na make us say na internet abay and na Facebook ne hwan abay enipa suro see a be mistake because unim say we a mistake na ye kwatwon probably e de wa ba begina internet so na ye go animu ase. That is first thing I used to see be a mistake wo ho. Intentional mistake be and then I may share video be on Facebook. Yes, will be the tenor. Yes, will be the tenor. Ade am say why na dada. Am say yes lady na ba aba be pachew. But I saw say sa video na me share me hu ni say enye mistake na oye intentional thing na oye na ni da ho onim definitely de na oye and say video na me hwe no na oni obi so obo obi dua or something like that, which is it will be the Collins or say whatever, not or can say to move whatever. I just whatever it is, yes, it will be the tenor and I'll be so the Collins. No, oboni dua. Nti oboni dua no, ojina ne demu ena wafa phone say obo Collins ni dua no wakasa. Waware. Tena na ware or the wedding ring is say wedding ring ni and all the chere. Ena obodua. Afi de me hu ya ne say wose phone na ekuta no wayi guy no Collins no picture de akere video na o ye ne say o picture ni na me de picture no say bi e ba be hye mase me ntumi nka that profane word no wa ha ama wo thinking say or the ade na be corners no knowing say wadi kan abo naked no sha atade ne guso e pagya atade no e ma sabi na kosua kuman e da ho asen video no ye ya che em say December mu ba bi no ye because of mention date no because me call mu no me call hwe mu no mat who say yes wa be patch or say no ma o ye nyina emfa che no na me say no this particular day na obeye ya wo de wakosua kuma wo de wo ba ato abonten wo ye naked wo de wo ba ato abonten no that is not a mistake now yeah because wo ya de no wo raw wo dross knowing very well so this is what you're going to do and it was a stupid mistake in that again so sadie we enam so na sabi ebia wukunu no eye Ghana ni no ko hu se wabo wadeja ewo ayi na ede awareja ye ebrewo eye was stupidity in amana basa what you say enti there are certain mistakes bi wo hono mo a you know say ade we ya me ye no emwa me but you would rather want to do it. That is not a mistake. You're talking about the mistake. Wunim sade na wo be ye no ebetimi abewie de wo se wie no. So what you say? It is a mistake you good medical can say ema wu hunu ema wu grow up. Ema wu grow up. Why a mistake na wie no kwan be so na be fa so hu say okay say mistake we ya maye no. Good. It pushes me. And what's the first of all idea I also when say you start forgiving yourself. Obi wo ho a oye mistake a. Obi wo ho a oye mistake a na ontumi mfa nche ne ho. Enti time bia no na overshadow no ni mistake na oye na even though mistake no enye men can say too much of an influence onimu na why mistake no but don't mean fan chane ho or you hard on yourself when that mistake happens so what you say to try say why mistake would it better wo ho you just have to forgive yourself making sure say ade na me ye no I didn't do it intentionally. So when to me and find chow it will weigh you down every day and to ebema was rosa obey bibia a new a wabrabum. Enti Emma won't cost tembia na ujina di ujina. Usrosa obekwakoye mistake enti tembia na ujina di ujina. Se obina waye ni mistake na yemfa se wakwaye mistake ni diatia obia. Jitum Eden enipa bi wo ha oye mistake eden se obegye atum se ampa a mistake na amaye no obusa ne ho se did I really do this? That means say we are putting yourself to a certain level say or not the mistake the on na twam onye mistake da or a superhuman being enti eden se oye obi mistake obegye atum se ampa maye wo mistake maye ade de atia wo eye me fault. Jitum, accept it, own it, say, I didn't know, it's your mistake. So, now catch any pan say, Magiatum, me fault. Say, ni pane de bechewo, so on fanchewo, and only your own business. Won't mean for so ni pane chinchina say, on fa adena, and chow, but wono, facha who first. And no nebema will move on. And no nebema, yabra bono. First of all, no, yeah, the say adwini mu say we mistake abominable. It doesn't have to be. Enti nipa bia ye nyina ye wo ho ye pese ye ade a perfect every day. But there's nothing that is perfect in this world. Prince Adam Michael Wabizo. Ade bia ni ho no ma wi ase ye perfect. So why do you beat yourself up if you make a mistake, knowing very well that you did? It's a honest mistake now. Yeah, yeah. You don't have to. So what I say, and because say social media now aban sanitize and new man say they better one. I think say oh me ufi say kwame there and I say obi oti haya o kasa there the life here perfect ama or making mistakes. No. As long as some human being na ya me a woman no mistake woman ho I can make a mistake. The only thing that makes me move on is me repeat the same mistake probably because I learned from it. And I mean, biti me who up say adentina chinchina me that mistake, I quite remember some shares our program we say there's a lot of mistakes I'm here no baby. So what must say I learned from it. Mean to mean kasa time I say about 2 years ago, the same thing that TSA say. No. I learned. So tembiano, it moves you from one session to another because you are just learning. As a matter of fact, a new Maya invented our world. Most of them nano, it was just by mistake. A typical example, a dry friend penicillin. A dry friend penicillin. A nipa a friend Albert Fleming 1928 and or discover a penicillin. It was just a mistake and your friend is saying bacteria no person bacteria or pequia bacteria attacking nipa no obey way. It's a mistake na uja petri dish no ewo lab or buy no be who says say at the corona or day atimia kum bacteria no. So what you say and then ubetimi akwa read it and then penicillin came out of it. Penicillin. It's one of a drug with the whole worldwide, it treat a lot of bacteria what you say? So why not that mistake now and that discovery no Emma? There is a lot of mistakes that I make it up at me abba. So what you say? Ama discoveries bebree kwa ediaba ewo wiase se yesua no ya nye mistakes here and there sabi anka yen grow up to become what we are today. What you say? Ya momod na nye mistake ewo baby yesusua na anka say no can you maybe wo you learn it through mistake away no na ye learn ye na ya condition yen say mistake nya de papa. Into obia suro sabi ade a emma nipa empese ye beye mistake ni se ye suro se ye bejeje yen ye bebusa se into obi pa na ye sa mistake we onhunu ni se obi ye nipa. So what you say o suro se relationship bi a wo mu no o make mistake a relationship ni be free ni nsa o nya biem into o suro se okoye that mistake You define your life for not to be say you're so perfect, especially through on social media. O bibi bia o deba social media bia no o bibi bia o bia picture bia o deba beto social media bia no wa polish picture no fefefe and o de abeto o suro se o de picture ne beto na se blunder bi na se error bi wo picture ne ho a ye begina so akase adenti na wo de we abeto onimu se at least and no betimi amana grow from time to time bi ho. If you want to develop o pese o develop here you just have to make a mistake somewhere na mistake in why we no own it and no and as I say AD sebi NPP for nya NPP for pese o mo beji atomu say yes o ma mismanage economy na de o mo call IMF. They are defending it. When it comes to data, they will never find a solution. Or to try and find a solution somewhere. So, okay, this is where we made a mistake. So let's try to make sure, say, you better work towards that. Yes, you are bound. You miscalculated something. Own it. Come out of it. Because say, okay, yes, my mistake. Kwan be so na metimi afa I make sure say mistake ya me ye metimi rectify no and I say it will become something good for me through learning. One to more. Everybody will see it's a mistake, but one, so you will be repeating it over and over again every day. Because you don't see it, say a mistake now. Why? So therefore, it will hinder your growth. You don't want to venture into a new business because you should say will be a mistake. Therefore, we better be out every day. I'm not saying it's an intentional mistake. Unim definitely well say. Definitely unim ye. Unim ye. Say aha me kwe. Sadie way. You know definitely well it is known to you. It's a fact. Sadie way I make way and then you go on and do it. That particular thing no so yeah, and your mistake. You are just an idiot. I'm telling you. What you say? Adia ye de common sense eto hu a ye de ye. Na wa amfa common sense na anto hu anya. It is not a mistake. Idiocy. We idiot na we yes. Ye sebi wadwene no enye adwuma. Anida ho gimi na we ye. So what you say? Ye wo. And the people call it a common sense. A idea, just something you are expecting. Says idea way there. Finance to hone. Memfa and kwasiasemo mfa nko na waka se wo ye no. It's a mistake. No, sa idea ni Jimmy. What am I say? So let's try to make sure. Don't be afraid to make a mistake. Especially when you are entering into a new terrain, because that is where you're going to learn. Okay? That is where a beer will discovery a beba. That is where ubetimia discover BB because it's a new terrain for you. Who knew what is going to happen? When you made the mistake, then you go, okay. Now when you experience a woman, it add up to your resume. So when something happens, you know how to go up. The same thing, you have gained an experience in it. And the probability so making another mistake, a little bit lower. Than someone decided say wouldn't so be a mistake into won't venture into it at all. When you do that, you're gonna be stagnant. Ube yiha insio a tenia a mon a jina fa kwa and a stati yiha. That is what it is. So broaden your horizon. So what you make can you say? Start to say ubebo modina say. Mistakes are biano. You will take that as an opportunity. It's a learning curve for you. Every day, try to learn something from your mistake that you are doing. That is whereby it will grow you. That is whereby it will make sure you have enough experience. Set at the chrono happy in BMWA. You have the technical know-how in order to tackle it. Mistakes are there to come. So that will help us to learn, to make sure, we are exceptional. Yeah, excel or that particular region. Because if you don't make a mistake at the corner away, it can never grow. It can never grow. It will never grow. More life, it's of a professional to the extent that person will make a mistake anywhere in your life. Share now life on the same amount. Obi ani ho no mo amintimi obetimi aka che me se oye nipa se bi wa wo hwe me o se minya mistake wa brabo mu da. We all make mistakes, but how do you learn? A kind best, what do you learn from the mistakes that you are making? Are you learning positively from it? That is what it means. Is a we mistake or the better. Now we're moving on. As a matter of fact, running down, fat good paper so na sheno na moving. Don't blame yourself, knowing very well say it wasn't an intentional thing. Because the mistakes, they are bound to come. As long as you want to grow up, as long as you want to learn something new, you are going to make a mistake. So don't judge yourself. Don't criticize yourself too much. Men can't say, it's me pa na my way. No. You know, say you did it, and you did it out of share ebia unim adek. You didn't know, say this is where it's gonna end up to. The unim ne dear, blame yourself. The unim sa de kroya me I'm making the mistake, but you're still doing it anyway. No, blame yourself. So I was and me quota me de bema one na meja ho ekwan amaya ko is by Albert Einstein. Or say anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried something new. Or say anyone by Albert Einstein. Or say anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. So if you wanna try something new, expect to make a mistake. So for your friend will be and let's work on our mental health. No, the bremo. I don't know. Now me adma next week. A quite more you be sign at the abremo. You be sign the different topic at the abremo. Next week, probably if you are priorities and wasem. Intimidate say ojemre na utie me as a life. Say obehwe program yi so bia na wabomod na say obehye amanako animu ye nyina yetimi aboaboa ye ho your mental health. The more we are working on our mental health, the more and as the corona eto yen you be who kwan ye be faso na ya de yourself. But as I hear me, na me ya do next week ye be say share. But I'm nyina mase. Bye.